my reasons for choosing psychology, for wanting to help people, it's my innate ability. I love working with people. I love making a difference. I love being a change. I love seeing change in another person. How? How do I do that? I volunteer whenever there's a need. Even after work, sometimes I volunteer. During weekends, I do some volunteering, just being there for people.
Hey fam, welcome to another edition of Agony Aunt. This is a monthly segment where we have an expert share some insight on some of the issues faced by TVET students. This month we've got the brilliant Sandy Mlanjana giving us the 411 on how to navigate first year of college. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandy Mlanjana, and I'm a CDO Career Development Officer at BCC College. We have 3 career development offices. We have them in East London campus, the main campus, JKB, and I'm at JKB, the coolest campus. And then we at St. Mark's. So yes. So today I'll be answering some of your questions on how to navigate in a TVET college during your first year. Okay, so the first question is, I'm struggling to cope with my first year studies. Where can I ask for help? We have our services at the health center where we offer career guidance, we offer personal counseling, we offer academic counseling. So if you need help with your academics, we are there to help you with your study skills. We help you with CV writing. We help you with your study skills, and yes, and with career counseling, we have e-career advice. If you want to do a certain course, we tell you more about the course. We tell you the requirements for you to get in there, and yes. We also offer personal counseling, which entails someone who's suffering from depression, low self-esteem, suffering from grief, and everything else. And our second question is, how important is networking in your first year? So networking is very important in your first year because you get to engage with other people, you get to know your peers, the people around in your class, you help one another. If you are struggling with something, you can ask your peer. Whereas if you go to school, don't talk to anyone and just focus on your work, at times you know that you're gonna need them. It also helps you getting new information. Maybe you don't know something and the person next to you knows what to expect from the studies. Question number 3 is, what advantages do I have as a TVET college student in comparison to a university student? Okay, firstly, in a college, when you get to level 2, for NCV, which is level 2, 3, and 4, 50% of the work that you do is practical and 50% is theory. So you do a bit of both. And whereas in varsity, you do your first, second, and third year, and you don't, for some modules, don't get to do practicals. So it's an advantage when you are at a TVET college, where you get to do 50-50 of the work. Okay, and for NATED, which is in St. Mark's, for 18 months, you do your practical, which is your in-service training, which prepares you for when you are done with school. And then for the other 18 months, it's theory, where you get to learn about the career that you're going in and everything else. So question 4 is, should I already know how to draft a CV in my first year? The answer is yes, you should. When you get to level 2, you should start learning how to draft your CV. It helps you in acquiring new skills. It helps you with balancing your time of studying and working. Whenever you have a part-time job, you draft it there. And CV writing, it usually changes over time. So it won't be the same when you were doing your level 2 and when you're doing your level 3 and your level 4. So the more you are familiar with CV writing, the better. By the time you have to go to the working environment, your CV is good and you just have everything in control. Okay, so for your CV writing, you can Google it on how to draft a CV. Canva is also your friend. The CDOs can also help you. Go to the CDOs, go to their offices. They are always willing to be there. Okay, for question 5, we have how do I identify my strengths and my weaknesses? Okay. As a human being, the process of getting to know your strengths and your weaknesses is by you getting to know yourself better, learning things that you like and you don't like, how much time you spend with yourself and by yourself. Also hearing feedbacks from other people. Sometimes feedbacks might not be what you want to hear, but at times it's something that we really need to hear so that we can be able to fix our mistakes. Basically viewing what works for you better. So our number 6 is, how do I know that I've chosen the right course? Yes. Most students, myself included, we get influences from our family, our friends, the people that we are in school with, and yes, they basically always our influence. If you have a passion for creating things from scratch, if you have a passion for people, if you have a passion for finances, are you good with maths, what do I need for doing engineering, for example. Go to places, observe. In your spare time, go to places, observe if this is what you really want to do. If you have the heart for people, go to an old age home and just go and check how they do things there. Go help out. Volunteering helps as well. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of volunteering. I've always loved volunteering. Ever since the time I was young, I'd volunteer at church, I'd volunteer at old age homes, I'd also volunteer in homes where there's abandoned kids and all of that. So that's where I found my passion. I was like, hey, you know what? I really want this. I really want to help people. I just want to be there for the next person. Whenever you need career advice, personal counseling or studying advice, we are there as CDOs. We are always there to help you. At St. Mark's campus, we have Ulevo, and at the main campus, we have Ukamva, and at JKB, we have myself at the health center downstairs. Thank you.